image.
People think I'm going to get knocked out by this strong, powerful guy. All the people in my comments saying, look at his power, he's going to get KO'd. People are yelling at me in the event. But what happens when...
Hello boxing fans, welcome back to Quick Rundowns, everyone. Today we're diving headfirst into the bizarre antics of Jake Paul, who seems to think that mocking Mike Tyson is a smart move. Spoiler alert, it's not. So grab your popcorn and let's unpack this mess. Now Jake has taken his trolling to new heights, literally. This guy has been strutting around in a fat suit, trying to poke fun at Tyson's recent jabs about his weight. I mean, come on. Fans on social media are out here joking that Jake's sporting a pregnant belly. Is this the latest fashion trend in boxing? Or is he auditioning for a role in a sitcom? I can just imagine the scene, Jake walking into the gym, proudly showcasing that baby bump while saying, look at me, I'm training for the fight of my life. But we all know it's just a glorified costume party at this point. Or if he thinks that's going to intimidate Tyson, he's in for a rude awakening.
What will possess you to fight the most vicious man in the world?
Making history, this is what it's all about.
Let's take a moment to address the elephant, or should I say, the fake baby in the room. When Tyson called Jake fat at that press conference, he wasn't just throwing shade, he was delivering a wake-up call.
With his shirt off though, that he's fat.
And what does Jake do? He retaliates by dressing up like a sumo wrestler.
I put this man to sleep. This is not a joke.
Bravo, Jake. Nothing says serious contender like a costume designed for a clown show. Now, let's talk about the implications of this. Jake's antics might seem harmless, but they're masking something deeper in insecurity that could cost him dearly in the ring.
Can I please have 55 McDoubles, 25 fries, 100 nuggets, and 15 shakes?
Instead of focusing on his training and owning his skills, he's busy staging these ridiculous performances.
New PR, 500 pounds. I'm the strongest heavyweight in existence. No spot. Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ! This is it. Come on, lightweight! Lightweight! Come on. Ooh.
There you go, you got
it. It's brave, it's bold of him, but it's like, Jesus Christ, there's levels.
That's a surefire way to find yourself on the receiving end of a brutal lesson from a man like Mike Tyson.
I already gave him his warning. Fight like your life depends on it, because it does.
Now picture this, fight night rolls around, and Jake walks into the ring thinking he's some kind of joke-telling superhero. But across from him is Iron Mike, a living legend who has been training like a man possessed. I mean, have you seen Tyson's training videos lately? This guy is sprinting, hitting pads, and looking sharper than ever. It's like watching a lion preparing to hunt, while Jake's just out here playing dress up.
Look, he's the bull, I'm the matador. Speed and timing beats power.
And let's not forget the serious consequences of underestimating Tyson. Mike isn't just any fighter, he's a beast who has earned every ounce of his reputation through sheer grit and determination. Jake's been running around showcasing his new PR of lifting 500 lebs. And while that sounds impressive on paper, the reality is a bit more complicated. Fans have pointed out some alarming things about those weightlifting videos. You know how it goes, eagle-eyed fans playing detective. When Jake claims he's deadlifting 500 labs, but the bar doesn't even bend, it raises a red flag. It's almost as if he's lifting a barbell made of pure illusion. The weight isn't just heavy, it's heavy on the imagination.
New PR, 500 pounds. I'm the strongest heavyweight in existence. No spot. Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ! This is it. Come on, lightweight! Lightweight! Come on. Ooh.
There you go, you got
I mean, come on. Anyone who has lifted serious weight knows that a barbell bends under pressure. But here's Jake lifting as if he's a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. This is not just a faux pas, it's a full-on circus act. And while he's busy trying to dazzle us with his strength, actual boxing experts are cringing. One seasoned trainer even said it's embarrassing for fighters like Jake to resort to these tactics. Real work shows in the ring, not through edited clips on social media.
I don't have a warning from Mike. I think he knows that I'm not scared of him or his antics.
I'm not concerned about anything.
And let's face it, if you're relying on fake gym footage to build your reputation, you're already setting yourself up for failure. This is not just a fight for Jake, it's a pivotal moment in his boxing career. But here's where it gets interesting. Joe Rogan, the voice of combat sports, recently called out Jake for being a fraud. And when Joe speaks, people listen. He's been around the block, so when he labels someone as a manipulator, you know it's serious. Rogan's critique hits home hard, especially in an age where authenticity is everything. And let's not forget the psychological games at play. Jake thinks he's being clever by dressing up in that fat suit, but in reality, he's only exposing his vulnerabilities. Fans are quick to call him insecure, and they have a point. When you can't take a jab about your weight without turning it into a full-blown circus act, it shows that you might not be ready for the big leagues. So Jake, instead of flaunting that ridiculous belly, why not focus on what truly matters? You're stepping into the ring with one of the most feared fighters in history. The real training is going to happen when the gloves come off, and you can't hide behind gimmicks or fake weights. And let's talk about Tyson's potential revenge. You know he's furious about all this mockery. Imagine him plotting his comeback like a strategic chess player while Jake is busy building his fake weightlifting empire. Tyson is likely envisioning that first punch, and trust me, it's not going to be pretty. I can already hear it now. Jake, you wanted a show. Here's a reality check. Tyson's not one to take these jabs lightly. He's known for his explosive power, and I can't help but wonder if Jake's antics are going to turn this fight into a lesson he won't soon forget. So, as we approach fight night, I urge everyone to keep their eyes peeled. Jake might think he's playing a clever game, but when that bell rings, it's just going to be him, the ring, and an incredibly angry Mike Tyson ready to unleash his wrath. No fat suits, no fake weights, just raw, unfiltered combat. What's at stake here is Jake's reputation. Not just as a fighter, but as someone who claims to be a serious contender. He's walking a tightrope between self-promotion and the harsh reality of stepping into the ring with a legend, and if he falls, he might just fall hard. So, fans, what do you think? Is Jake Paul biting off more than he can chew, or is he just playing the villain perfectly? Fill the comment section with your thoughts. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more boxing news and hot takes. Until next time, keep the conversations alive and stay tuned for this roller coaster of a fight.
The rumors are that Diddy was running some kind of Epstein type deal where he was filming everybody, right?
The first street guy that really got on. You know, I'm talking about the guy doing crime in the streets that became a television guy, and everyone knew he was a celebrity, had fancy.
So welcome back to Quick Rundowns, where we cut through the noise and deliver the real stories behind the headlines. Today, we're diving deep into a web of intrigue that set the entertainment world on fire. You've probably heard the whispers, rumors swirling around none other than Sean Diddy Combs and boxing icon Floyd Mayweather. But let's not sugarcoat it. These are allegations that could rock the very foundation of their careers.
Breaking news topping our newscast at this hour. Singer Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in Manhattan. This comes after a grand jury indictment. It is not clear which charges the rapper was arrested for, but he has several sexual misconduct and assault allegations spanning over 30 years.
It all started when Mike Tyson, the legendary heavyweight champion, took to his podcast to share some shocking revelations. He didn't hold back, suggesting that Mayweather may be entangled in a series of allegations against Diddy that echo the dark tales we've heard about figures like Epstein.
I knew him before he was Diddy. And I knew him for a long time. When I first became champ, I knew him. I remember him. He used to have crates when I used to have my after parties and stuff.
It's a dangerous game, folks, and Tyson is shining a light on it. Now, we've always known Diddy as a powerhouse in music, someone who's built an empire. But the darker rumors have loomed for years.
You know, I'm talking about the guy doing crime in the streets that became a television guy, and everyone knew he was a celebrity, had fancy.
Allegations of extortion, racketeering, and connections to violent incidents have circulated like wildfire in certain circles. These are not just idle whispers. They are the kind of claims that could dismantle a legacy.
Also, when they were throwing parties. I remember
This
him.
is when he was the CEO, founder of Bad Boy.
No, I don't think he was Bad Boy yet. No, he wasn't him. Damon Dash and all those guys, they weren't on yet.
Tyson's comments weren't just casual chatter. They carried the weight of shared history. He spoke with a mix of disappointment and urgency about Floyd's connection to Diddy. Picture this, two giants of their fields, once inseparable, now standing at the crossroads of loyalty and accountability. It raises questions about what Floyd really knows and how deep this rabbit hole goes. Let's delve into this relationship.
I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life.
Floyd Mayweather, celebrated for his skills in the ring, has built a reputation as a savvy businessman. But what if his success isn't solely a product of his talent? Tyson's insinuations suggest Floyd might have been complicit in Diddy's alleged wrongdoing, perhaps even aiding in covering up illicit activities. This isn't just gossip, it's a revelation that could redefine how we view both men. But why now? Why would Tyson come forward with such serious allegations? Is there a personal motive behind it? After all, Tyson's own career has been marred by controversy and public scrutiny. Perhaps he sees an opportunity to shake the pedestal upon which Mayweather stands, to expose the layers of their friendship that have been hidden from the public eye.
And P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is, it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all.
Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the media landscape surrounding this situation. Since Tyson's explosive podcast, social media has erupted. People are picking sides, defending their icons, or casting doubt on their integrity. So Mayweather and Diddy's silence only fuels speculation. What are they hiding? Why are they not addressing these claims head on?
He told them they wouldn't let them know what they were doing, but it seemed like that something might happen before Labor Day.
Wow, before Labor Day?
Yeah.
And here's where it gets chilling. A bodyguard who recently left Diddy's employ has hinted that serious legal troubles were on the horizon for the music mogul. His warnings gained traction as rumors of ongoing investigations started to surface. When he said, "Something big is coming," it sent shockwaves through the industry. And then, just as predicted, Diddy was arrested